Game should be good now. Alright, so this matchup is the LBT B team, the number 1 seed, versus the ABO B team, number 6. The maps are Jardum, Joji, Rush, and Emerald. And then for games 5 through 7, it's Tout, Zingo, Willow, and Transilio 2020. And LBT is Red 1357. And it should all be Dallas. Alrighty. Hopefully I'm not entirely lonely in here. But I probably will be, so. It looks like for this first matchup it's going to be Linux / Garrett, Triton, Tinderfell, and 42 on LBT, which I'm assuming it's Garrett and Tinderfell on offense and Triton 42 on defense, versus ABO's Breezy, Jace1, the Playmaker, and Life of Brian. And I'm going to assume Breezy and Jace1 are offense and Brian and Playmaker on defense. Yep, just waiting for the first game to start. Also, I have a fancier scoreboard than everybody else. I just want to point that out. Nobody else's scoreboards have the odds of the series. Alrighty, looks like we're starting game 1 here. Yeah, this is Jardum, so we're gonna watch for a lot of anti on this map. That's gonna, I won't gonna say it's gonna be the deciding factor, but usually the team that plays more antis has the advantage. So we'll keep an eye on that. Pups are a bit trickier on this map to get the most. This isn't a map where the first person to go for pups wins it, so we will see if that plays a factor. As already calling a back to group. 42 is calling back to group. Paps isn't actually. Oh, they had 5 people in there. Okay. They called back to group. We didn't actually go back to group. Now someone's left. Alright, this won't be controversial at all. ABO's capped, and they're going to keep capping, I'm assuming. I'm not entirely sure if the rules are different for playoffs, but for regular season, I'm pretty sure it's there needs to be 2 people out of the game to call out back to group. So Trenton says his game's clinched. Yeah, this one. So we didn't make it 30 seconds without a big controversy here. Off to an incredible start. We'll just blame Fender for nipping and move on. I don't know what the rules are for. I don't know if the rules are still the same for the start of the game. So I ran into this problem last season, where the rule, where in a game I had against ASAP, where they called back the group in like 7 minutes into the game, because one of their guys lagged out and they didn't have a sub. This was an 8-team game. So the rule was in NLTP that you need 2 people. In the middle of a game, you need 2 people to get out of the game before you call timeout. but they didn't wait for another person to get out. They just called timeout. We went back to group, and we had a cap before they called timeout, so there was this big controversy where that cap counted or not. I'm guessing here, it looks like they're just going to launch at 0-0. I'm guessing here because it's the beginning of the game and not in the middle of the game that that rule doesn't go into effect. Also, I think they just added the team names, which is nice because that means my flares or my jerseys are working. But I'm guessing that because this is the beginning of the game, their rule doesn't take effect, and are they going back to group or are they just refreshing? There's only one on LBT. We may need a new group. I don't know. I think LBT's having technical difficulties. I don't know what is going on there. Because, I don't know how I don't think Paps is joining the game, so I don't know how he... Yeah, that's the weirdest glitch that Paps isn't even in the game. So, I'm guessing they're going to just get a new group. This group's probably busted. Yeah, they're going to get a new loop. Now I need to ask Chucky for the new link. Shout out to Tinderfella for giving me the link. Oh, he didn't give me the link, he just wants the, Alright. Shout out to Tinderfella for giving me the new link. And then... Alright, so we're gonna attempt number was 3 at the new... Should specify that streamer at the starting the actual series. It looks like they're not changing lineups for anything, so I'm going to go with my assumption in that Linux Tinderfella O for LBT and Breezy J-Swan O for a Blockwork Orange. And that's an interesting point out by Linux that Willie slash, I don't actually know how to pronounce his new name, isn't playing this first game. Although they have a playmaking life of Brian, so that's not exactly a bad defense for BT. Alright, off to game 1. Attempt 3. I'm counting 4 in on Blockwork Orange and 4 in on LBT. Tinderfella. Alrighty.
3, 2, 1.
And Breezy's going to get the first quality grab too, so he's at least past the pop. J-Swan might be past straight. He's past 2 here. They're going to play 3D. I don't think the column's there. I think J-Swan could have come in. Actually, I'm going to turn my cursor on so I can show you what I mean. Can I turn my cursor? Yeah. But I think if he had come more towards the left instead of coming straight in, gone more toward the back wall, I think that would have worked better than him. He kind of rushed it in. And I think that's more in the comms than J-Swan. I don't know if the comms were fast enough to tell him where to go. And alright, seems to reset here. Pups. This might be both for Babo, yeah, but they're both rolling bombs, so that's unfortunate. Not out. No anti for Blockwork Orange here. So and then Playmaker gets out too. So both teams are out. Now Blockwork Orange is the only team with anti, so they're in a good position here. Oh, he didn't! What a boost by Breezy to get the first cap of the series. Breezy's gonna try and keep the. Oh, he's past 3 as well. What a move! Can he get another cap? Back-to-back caps for Breezy. What an absolute legend. And already, Blockwork Orange is up 2 over the number 1 LBT seed. And Breezy's just gonna grab again, and finally, out on his third grab, he gets returned. And then now Pups. Again. LBT has this bomb. They couldn't. Oh, no one dies from that bomb, which is weird. LBT should have maybe both, but they should at least have. Right. They do get both. They're rolling in a tag. And they're rolling still intact. Oh, what a return by Brian. This could be another cap for Breezy. Oh, he missed. But a kiss. 42 is going to come here to try and grab while they still have this tag. They should have about 5 seconds left of it. He's going to be out. The tag's just going to say Reed should be out here. And Brian's going to get him on tiles. No. Oh, Playmaker's going to be past. Nobody's able to stay ahead. And Tinderfell is now pushing it left as J-Swan might be out past 2. He is. And no anti for ABO, so, or Bad Boy, I should say. So Linux is out. Still no anti for Blockwork. LBT still has anti, so Kiss would be, well, no, they come back for anti. Kiss would probably be good for a Blockwork if both teams are playing anti because you're winning. Although, it's Jordan in a 2-cap lead with 7 minutes left is barely qualifying as winning. Bombs are up. A juke for, oh, a cap for 42 as Pops come up. And they get the juke as the other Puppos are rolling diffused. And Trit's going to be past 3, or 2, I mean. I can't count. Tinderfell does have a juke to grab with, and he's going to get a grab. Oh. But can't get past Breezy. Playmaker is dead. J-Swan is also dead. So reset for LBT as Linux is past 3 here. A boost spawn, but it pushes the Blockwork Orange player into the spike. And another reset. And now Tinderfell's past 0. I don't like that pushback by Playmaker. Well, I think, well, Tinderfell's going to be past 3 here. Wow, things happen so fast. I was going to say one of them should have pushed back, one of them shouldn't have, and they both pushed back, so they sort of balanced out, or yeah, put themselves in a bad position, I should say. All of LBT is dead, so Brian's going to be past 2 for free, but LBT also has 2 jukes now, so one of them's on flag, so I don't think they're going to be capping. A kiss would be good for Blockwork since LBT didn't have anti. And LBT's probably going to come back for anti here. As 42 gets the return. Oh, J-Swan's out before the anti can get set up. Oh, what a shot by Brian. Can J-Swan get around Tinder? He can't. Breeze with good anti though. 1 in on for LBT. It looks like Breezy's probably going to head back to offense. A reset here. Pups are not for 15. So, we have some time to try and get out. Breezy, ooh. Couldn't quite get the out. I don't know if there's going to be any more grabs here before Pups. Looks like 42 is already pulling for the Pup. Oh, he's going to go for the grab, and he's going to be returned, so it should be a huge advantage for Babu on right Pup. Left is going to be a juke for Linux. Right's going to be a rolling bomb for the Playmaker. Ooh, nice juke by Tinderfellow. I don't know if that actually helped though, because the juke's now stuck on regrab. Oh no, he's going to cap it! What a boost. Linux is unable to make the juke juice, or use the juke juice to get past the OD, so reset coming in now. LBT has already overcome the 2-cap deficit to take a lead. But J-Swan's out past 2. He's run out of room though, so he's going to take a lap. And he's going to go to regrab. Trit left, and he's going to come back for it. I don't know if he got there in time though. Breezy could be out right. Oh, he got red by Triton. I don't actually know how that's how you pronounce it, but I'm just gonna call him Trit. As he gets the solo return on anti, and now Pups. LBT should have left Pup. They get it diffused. Now Blockwork's gonna get a tag, first one in a while, I'm pretty sure. We'll see if the tag and the flag carrier can actually meet up though, because they're on the other side of the map from each other. Still chasing with the tag pro. They're gonna get the return with it, but no anti. With the tag pro and the tag can be out now, so weren't able to use that tag too effectively. Although I say that, this is probably a cap. Good hold by Breezy to get the cap and tie it back up here. 3.5 minutes left. Jason's gonna be past, not quite past 2. I don't. Oh, he is now. Oh, nice boost. Jason's gonna give Baba the lead. All right, and now 1v2 grab opportunity, but good defense by Turret. Tinfall did come back to defense though. So, and then Pups. Good bomb grab by Jay. Although Linux should have the. Oh, he's got to pull off a pup. Reezy's gonna have rolling re here. He's gotta push it if you're Jace one, and the juke juice. You really gotta push it. Kiss that. You got the kiss. Wow, nice. No anti though. If you know you're pushing for the kiss, you should really be playing anti. And trust your flag here to get the kiss. Tinderfellow could be, can't get around Breezy though. Breezy in good position after the bomb to stay ahead of Tinderfellow. Brian could be passed. Oh, that was so close. Jason with a good boost. He took that straight and almost got a grab. Linux grabs and dies. Breezy might get spiked here for the pop. So that should give LBT the huge advantage on left. Although actually Breezy's gonna have time to get back over there. And Pups, both offenders on LBT grab, but Lynx is gonna be out. Ooh, Breezy's gotta be huge. He can't bird the entire, all the boost routes, and Tinder's gonna be past 2. That's gonna be just like that. LBT takes the lead back, but Brian's past 3. I don't think they're gonna get the return in time here. Linux should be fine. No anti for a block work. I think Breezy's gonna pull back for it. It's gonna just mostly block the juke juice. Linux should back out. Yeah, good kiss for Linux to take since both teams have anti. They're winning. If you're winning and you're playing anti, kiss. That's the rules. Ooh, nice move by Jason. Can't quite get out though. The threat of that team boost sort of kept him from pushing for it. Breezy's going to boost up. Alright, Jason's going to play anti. If you're ABO, you got to get pup, or BA, Clockwork Orange, you really got to get pups here. Which means on the flip side, if you're LBT, you don't want, you need to be getting at least one pup here for sure. You just really cannot have a Blockwork getting a tag, 2 tags or a tag and a juice. A rolling for Tinderfellow, and I think a tag that I think Playmaker's going to win that. I think Breezy, if Jason can get out here, this could be really big opportunity. He's going to be... I don't think he communicated that well enough because Playmaker was already going offense. If he knew he was out, he could have cleared that out a bit. But they still have this tag lead here. Tag, and they're separated a bit though. I don't like that. They got separated. You guys got to make sure you stay together with your tag pro and your follower and your flag carrier. 20 seconds left. It's Stardom. You can cap in 3 seconds. So this game isn't over until it's over. Breezy with the spawn. They're really rushing for it. I think this is probably going to be game 1. Oh, Jason can't get the bounce grab, and that's just garbage time cap for Linux. So 6-4, back and forth game on Jardum. LBT will take game 1, and I'm going to update my stream scoreboard, and it's going to be fancy. With the odds are going to update properly. Yep. So now it puts LBT at nearly 90% odds. So if there's anyone from LBT watching, no pressure. I might actually make that a little bigger. Yeah. Alright, so now it should be, if I remember correctly, it should be Joji, and then of course Blockwork will be blue, or red I mean, and LBT blue. So Joji's a lot slower pace obviously than Jardum. I still like anti. There's a few maps I don't like anti on personally, so even Rush. Rush would probably be the closest map to not playing anti. Maybe Joji. The thing about Joji is you gotta be careful about when you go for pups. You gotta be mindful of the bomb, obviously. And I mean, grabbing's tougher on Joji, so it's gonna see how the offenses can adjust from going from Jardum to Joji. Alright, Tumblewood's gonna come in for who was that? That wasn't there. Trit. Well, Kara isn't playing so far, which is kind of surprising. I'm guessing it's a map specific thing. I'm also going to assume Tumble. I'm pretty sure Tumble plays defense if he's subbing in for a defender. I know Lennox can play defense if he has to, though, so. But I don't know if he's going to be wanting to rotate positions much. Shout out to Tinderfellow. Alright. I didn't watch that typing at all. That's a solid inside joke. So yeah, I guess the only rotation between both teams is a Tumblewood in for Trit. Tumblewood surprised me when I played against him. Week 7. I was like, oh, they're putting Tumblewood in for this guy, for Trit, who's really good. And that should be a downgrade. And then we just lost the game by like 10 caps. I was like, oh, he's actually good. So, I don't think this is going to be much of a downgrade, if at all. And again, I'm guessing these rotations are map specific, so we'll see. Oh, Playmaker's going to hop out as I say that. And Willie's going to go in on Joji, so. Again, I'm guessing that's also map specific. Alrighty, I don't need my input. Game 2, hopefully this has a better successful launch than Game 1. I believe pubs were pretty even last game, maybe more to LBT, but I forgot to check that after the game.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, or should they put Ginger DG in? I guess it's supposed to be Ginger Dog? I don't know. I'm just gonna say Ginger and Fabrizi too, I didn't notice that. But he's gonna go O with J-Swan this game. I don't remember Breezy liking Joji when we played it in Season 16 and I was on his team, so I can't say I'm too surprised. And Tinder's already out past 2. Okay, they're gonna have AOD here. They left Ginger fairly in block, so wasn't too much the flag here you could do there. They did put Kara in. Alright. I'm just really bad at looking at rotations. So they put Kara in for... Who was it? It was Linux. And he's out. Low. Good bomb by Jay to slow him down, and not a lot of communication because they really should have that gate on LBT. And J-Swan's past 3. They gotta rush, and they gotta... Oh, nice return by Ginger. I think to say, there wasn't very good... Well, it's tough to defend that boost. There's 3 ways you can take that boost, and you can only block 2 of them with... Or at least 3 ways you can take that boost, and you can only block 2 of them, so... There wasn't really anything you can do once they get to that boost except just rush it and hope they mess up, or hope you can get the return in time afterwards. Ooh, he sacks him into the flag pro. just the nick of time to keep from a tag lead, but a good handoff gets or good timing on the grab by Jace1 gets an out. 2 in though, good OD by LBT to get that diamond. It's gonna last long enough for everyone else to get there. No anti though, and 42 is out past 3. But Ginger's he's gonna take the kiss. That works as well. Brian, I don't think he's gonna be out here, especially with that bomb lurking. Past 3 though, as Wooly comes and defuses the bomb perfectly, and can't quite get past Tumblewood, as he's able to slow him down long enough for Tinder to catch back up. And now Willie is gonna boost down, and he's just gonna probably hold for pups. A tag for Babo. He's gonna go for the cap. I don't know if there's don't know if there's communication about a tag pro right now. I don't know if Ginger uses mic or not. I haven't played competitive with him. So, but not a lot of communication that he's a tag pro. I felt like they kind of just sat him on a re. And didn't really rush to offense at all, or didn't rush. Ooh! Tumbleweed gets the timing, that's probably going to be a cap. I mean, Brian just went across the button there. It's kind of a weird thing to happen. But Tumbleweed just sort of called his bluff on it, and he won. And he got the cap, so 1-0 LBT. And Tumbleweed gets the return as well, and now pops up again. Last time Baba won both, but didn't use them super effectively. This time Tumbleweed's going to get a tag and a juke for Brian. So a juke on D that really can cancel out a tag pro if it's used effectively, because it can be really obnoxious to try and kill a juke juice. Yeah, you really got to try and I'd almost say get the other guy and then try and nice move by Brian with the juke juice to get around the tag lead. They're just so obnoxious to kill when you have a tag pro. Ginger with a good mom to boost grab, but he doesn't have any boost to work with up there. He's just going to get contained. And everyone's reset. Jace1 has a boost but can't get it out. Tinder, one of them died, I wasn't looking at it. Brian died somehow, I guess. Got gated. Tinder's past 2, past 3. Jace1 with a great play to save a cap. Pups here. Ginger is going to be the first LBT, but the bomb's up, and so that's going to give Kara the juke juice. Brian should be able to pull for this rolling and gets it, but Tinder's going to grab while they take their time getting the pop. He's past 3. Jace1's in position. He's going to be able to stall. Brian and Willie both get ahead. No read yet, so they're not going to play anti for Babo. Ginger's going to bomb in from behind, but Tumble did get past everybody to get the grab. Willie's going to bomb him back. Brian might play anti here. No, he's going to go for it. So no anti again for ABO or Babo. I keep saying I guess ABO works, but it confuses me because I feel like I'm saying their A team abbreviation instead of their B team. Tinder doesn't hit the boost smoothly, so he's past nobody. Now he's past Brian. Brian's probably going to stay back for anti here. He's past Willie. He's 2 in. Ginger's pushing out a lot, but he knows where he is, so he's got the... he's get bombed back, though, and he's tied in bottom. They get the return, but they had to give up at least 1 pup for it. And Brian's got a tough battle to get this. He's past 3. Kara's going to have to leave the pup. So a juke apiece here, and Blockworks pup is really delayed. What a cap! Great play by Brian to get the grab and the return, and great read by Jace1 to just trust Brian with that juke juice. And then tie it up here in game 2. Alright, Jace1's contained pretty well. Ginger might have a boost to work with here. Tinderfell is in a return for... they got him up. So, that's going to tie... put LBT in the lead. They're going to get... No, Willie's going to be there. Aren't able to hold the contain for Babo, so Tumble's going to be alive at least. Pops now. I know Blackwards is really late. It's like, I believe about 50 or 49. Rolling Diffuse in for LBT. Willie should have the pop. I wouldn't go for this cap here. I'll try and hold for the pop. Okay, Willie's got the pop, the tag pro here, so hopefully the FC can stay towards the Tag Pro. They made that mistake last game. That cost them an opportunity. But it looks like they're much better together. Tinderfell was going to save the cap for now, but a lot of time here to get this return, and they do. Good grab by Tinder, but he wasn't able to hold on quite long enough for his team to get there. But ties the game back up here at 2 in game 2 with 3 minutes left. Hopefully this stays like this for 2 minutes left so we can have all the 2s. No, there's no rules against it. Worth, get out of here. I'm pretty sure there's no rules. There better not be any rules against it. No, I didn't advertise. Did I advertise for you in my? I don't remember if I advertised for you in. I used to advertise for people in my. What is it called? The Reddit Flare. I advertised for you for Rookie of Season last season. So every time I upload my ELO, it would say worth for Rookie of Season. I know I did that for 2 nuts the season before. So I don't know if it's illegal. Hopefully it's not illegal. If it is, it's entirely a meme. Don't worry about it. I don't. Okay. It also cycles, so it's only on there for like half the time. Don't worry about it. Alright, now it's a tied game at 2 in game 2 with 2 minutes left. All the 2s are achieved. We did it. Tinderfell's going to grab 4 pups. They're going to 2v2 the top pup, and Tinder's going to be out. They're going to have to pull off this pup. Oh no, Willie does get ahead. And Ginger gets the tag pro, so good position for Babbo here. Oh no. They can't quite get rid of 42, and he's going to get the return. Good position for 42. And the Juke Juice is going to be gotten by, or picked up by, Babbo, and J-Spawn's going to come in. I would have liked to see Brian play anti there, because you have the Juke getting ahead. There's really not much reason for you to also get ahead. But that's just a personal thing. Kirasu is going to be very patient here. And he's going to get past everybody. Oh, that was close. Good snipe by 42, but Brian's just able to get there in time and save the cap. Ooh, boost spawn for Tinderfella. He's still contained, though. But now one of them spawning. Oh, he based them on the gate. This is tough to do without running into the gate. But he slowed down too much to actually get out. Oh, wait, did ABO cap? Did I, This is why I need another commentator here to yell at me. But nobody wanted to do it. So ABO is winning. I'm just very bad at looking at the score. Alright, Kara's now got a tag pro. On O. I believe that was ABO's or Babbo's pup too. Thanks, Eagle. Tapper runs out at the perfect time for Babbo there, as Ginger was just about to get killed. And this might just do for game 2. I think J-Spawn should be able to hold it out. And then when he runs through the gate, but
3, 2.
Brian's going to be able to slow down Tinderfell at the least to keep him from getting across the map. So that's going to be game 2. Alright, it's now tied at 1 apiece, and I don't have my fancy script working, dang it. I was going to hopefully have a script that actually showed the team stats, but I guess it was not working. Alright, so it is now tied. 1-1 in the series. Now, LBT only has a 75% chance of winning, which is down slightly from their beginning at 80. And now we go to, I believe, I want to say it's Rush. Yeah, Rush. Rush with LBT as red. Which, if I remember correctly, I think blue team has the advantage on this map. I can't be certain. I don't know. Nameless has a database of this, and after I did the pick ban against him last season, he told me how dumb I was. So, but I can't be certain which team actually has the advantage. Alright, we'll see if there's any rotations for Rush. It looks Linux is in for 42. I'm guessing they're going to put Linux on defense this game. He played O in game 1 on Jardum. But I'm guessing they're going to keep Care and Tinder on offense. Unless they're going to take Tumblewood out, it looks like, as well. And put Tret back in, so I'm just... Oh. Care's coming out. I should probably stop counting my chickens before they hatch, but I don't have anything else to talk about, so... Yeah. I'm pretty sure this means Thunderfell is the only player who's played all three. Or if he stays in, he'll play only player who's played all 3 games on LET. They're still talking about Roman Empire emperors in the group chat. I think that's been going on the entire series. Alrighty. Oh, they're gonna keep Kara in. Okay. So it looks like it's gonna be Kara and Tinderfell offense, and Linux and Trit defense. Yeah, that's why I love Tinderfell sometimes. I think the playmaker is back in for Willie on Babo. Finally, somebody with a good idea. Alright. So I'm guessing those are the only 2 changes. Playmaker in for Willie and Shred in for Tumble. On to game 3. Apparently Kara's correcting me on stream and saying Tret's going out. I'd love to see it.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, now it's time for some either 1-0 or like a total of 11 caps on Rush. There's no in between. Jace1's gonna be out, maybe Kara as well, but they have the team boost on him. Oh, nice get by Playmaker. And he murders his teammate. Tinderfell isn't out as Jace1 is. Well, Jace1's ahead now, but he's just out past the D and returned. Linux can't get around Brian. His Playmakers are going to spawn and help contain. LBT gets the reset as well, so a reset here. Pups are going to be in 15. But this is also a tough map to try and get pups if you go first, just because of how little space there is. You don't have to be the first one to the pup to win it. Maps like Emerald is much easier to win at IMO from the first to the pup. A juke, two jukes for Babo, and Kara's not able to use his grab to get in front of the Babo offense that was getting the pup. No anti for Babo, and they're gonna get returned. Ooh, Tinder's past everybody, but Jason's got a juke juice. That's gonna be tough return on Rush. Although they get it, but they were really pushing for it, and it wasn't soon enough. Jason gets the return. Ginger can't quite get back to won't get to the handoff. He's going to keep playing anti, as is Kara. Oh no, he's going to leave anti. So no anti for a block work, but anti for the timers here. Ooh, Linux still alive. Oh. Moves by Linux. But no return for him. And now, Babo's a team with anti. And LBT's not. Oh, what a snipe by Trit. This is a very good opportunity here. Link's just got to get around one person. Yeah, this is going to be a cap. And they're going to need a tag. Two tags, actually, for the timers here. So already LBT's in a good. Oh, he gets spawned on into the grab, and he got killed by another spawner. I didn't see what happened. And Jace one's going to be past everybody. I'd like to see that again. So I think Tinder got spawned into a grab, and then as he grabbed, he got spawned again on, and to get returned. That'd be the funniest thing ever if that happened. But I didn't see all of it. Jace one's past 3 now, coming through the window. Kara's in good position, though. They couldn't get the blocks on him. Or they couldn't push him out of the way in time. Oh, no handoff watch for the Babo, and that's might be a cap. I don't think the Knicks should have done that. That's all I'm going to say about that. I think that was a cap if he doesn't boost in there. I'm not sure, though. A juke for Linux, and the fuse rolling for Babo, so pup advantage for LBT this round. I would not be grabbing if I was Babo. Here you're going against the juke. I wonder if there's a legit argument to be made that you should play 3D when the other team has a juke on D. The juke's out. Ginger's gonna be dead. Oh, they're all dead. Ryan's gonna have to be huge here. You cannot be grabbing when the flag's out. Just mistakes there by Babo on the grabs. I don't think the second one made to grab. Oh, another out here for Kara. It's gonna be up 3-1, which is of course the safest lead in sports. No one's ever blown a 3-1 lead. Kara's gonna get another grab, 4 pops. Planberry should just commit to. He's gonna just commit to the cup pop. If you're gonna grab before pops, you gotta make sure you're out. Tinder gets a tag pro. That's gonna help things for LBT. Juke juice for Ginger that could help counter this tag pro if it's used well, but he's gonna need help. Oh, he gets killed immediately. That's gonna be a cap. At 4-1 lead for LBT. Ginger goes for the grab. Can't get out with the juke juice. His juke's probably out now. Almost spawns in front of Tinderfellow. He actually moved out of the way as he was spawning. Of course, didn't know he was spawning in front. And now Pups again. Brian's gonna go for the grab here before Pups. Someone to spike themselves on Babo. Was that Playmaker? It was. Tinder's gonna go for the grab. He's gonna be past. Not really past anybody. He does a boost though, but no one's there to defend. But they do have a juke and one out rolling re. I wouldn't kiss here if I'm Jace one. He goes with it. They're just. I guess nobody knew he had a rolling re. That of course not a good kiss for Babo. With no anti, even with. I mean, just by the fact you don't have anti, and you're losing. Oh, he gets trolling bombed. Oh no. You hate to see it. But another out for Tinder. He ran out of room as Ginger with a nice rush on rush. Kara with a nice move to get around Jay and TPM, but Jason's able to get the angle. Tinner on the boost. He's going all the way low, which probably the right call if he was able to hit it a little better. If he's able to rub it off that 45, I think is the best way. Take it. Pups are up now. A juke for Kara. I think Tritt's going to win bot. It's a rolling. Tinner tries to steal it from Tritt, but obviously can't. Brian's going to be past everybody except a juke juice, which is kind of important. He kind of stubs his toe a bit, and he can't get around that juke juice. They're all dead, but good anti by Tinnerfell probably saved a cap. Tinnerfell's going to go for the grab. Can't get out. Brian with a good contain. Tritt with the grab. He also does not have the speed. Ginger is going to go for a grab. Can't get out, but Jay's going to be past, I think he's going to be past 3 here. Kara spikes. Tinner and Tritt have good enough anti to prevent the cap. Pups. And I think they're going to, LBT's going to get Babo's pup here pretty easily. I would really be pushing for LBT's pup if I'm Babo. Like tag pro. Brian should get the other pup. I think it's going to spawn in time, yeah. So a tag apiece here. Babbles is going to last longer too. That should be kept in mind. Brian's not leading. Neither tag pro is really leading. They're both chasing. Now Babo's going to have the lead. Tag runs out once again. Linux gets trolled by his pup running out at the last second for the second time this game. No anti again. You really got to be playing anti if you're losing. Any cap would help. Just to turn the momentum around. I've played enough TPM games to turn the games around by just knowing that even a 4-1 lead isn't safe with 2 minutes left on any map. Linux is going to be past a couple. Jason still got the angle. No reset up for LBT. Good return by Ginger. The playmaker didn't spawn in time though for anti. Brian should have just let the playmaker get that pup, and yeah, it's going to give up a cap. Ginger's going to get it rolling. He's going to keep it intact. Jason's going to be past everybody. Tritt's got the angle. And the return. Nice contained by Tritt. Ginger can't get past. Kara, he's going to go for the kiss. No anti again. That's not a good kiss for Babo because of the anti difference. Although, he's able to spawn in time, so it worked out-ish. Playmaker's going to be past 3 possibly if they can block Tritt. Oh, they can't block him. So Tritt's able to sneak past the D and get the grab. But Linux grabs on OD, which is always going to get out, so questionable grab here, but I guess it doesn't matter when you're up by 4 with a minute left on rush. So Tinner's probably just going to hold for the rest of the game. He can cap this. Yeah, he's going to get the cap. And I don't think Babo's going to make this comeback in this game. They can try, though. A juke juice for Tritt. Jason's going to get their puppets are rolling. They really needed a tag there. Playmaker's got to play anti. And Jason doesn't even get the rolling grab off for Re. Jason's able to keep his rolling intact there, which is pretty impressive. I'd be pushing, yeah, that's probably game there. I don't think you can get across the map 5 times in 30 seconds on rush. Now without the boost, I mean, you're going to need to use that top boost to get across the map in 5 seconds, and you'd only have that twice. So that's going to be GG's for LBT. They're going to win game 3 and go up 2-1 in the series. Ginger might get a morale cap here. But they give up the cap, so it kind of cancels out. Alright, so 6-2 win for LBT. They go up 2-1 in the series. Alright, game 4 Emerald. I'm kind of excited to see how this game's going to play out. I'd expect Breezy to come back in now. I feel like this is one of his best maps. I think he's the player I have the most experience playing with, at least recently, out of this matchup, so. Actually, he and Tinderfell are the only players I have experience playing with on a team. Moy and Jarek. So yeah, Breezy's going to come in for Chase 1. I'm a little surprised they haven't tried the playmaker on offense here. I kind of like to see that. Here's the. Wait, is it this key? Yeah, it is that key. Alright, I'm not going to try and set up building a Moon River on screen. It's annoyingly try to set up that macro key. Just set up the length of the well, he's just gonna do it with himself. Aw, I was gonna call Skippy bad on stream. Wow, the Scorpion chose Skippy for DBOS. It would have been perfect.
Three, two, one.
So it is Breezy in for it's Jace 1 on Babo, and I don't believe 42's in for who was it? I think Linux switched to O, so it was Kara. 42 came in for Kara and Linux switched to offense, so 42 could play D. On LBT side at least. Tinder gets the grab and the kill, so he's going to be out here pretty easily. Pass 2, we'll see if Babo can play OD. He didn't trust. I think he might still, he's going to have it anyway though. So, already a 1-0 lead for LBT here off the bat with a great grab by Tinderfellow to get the kill and the grab. And he's going to have another opportunity here, but I think everyone's going to spawn in his face, so. Oh, he almost juked them all. Round of pups here. Breeze is in a good position, but I don't think he's going to be able to hold it long enough. But his playback comes in to help. So rolling in a tag for Babo. It's diffused. Nobody spawning. Just rush the boost, Breezy. He's got it. He got pushed back a lot. Pass 2 here. Brian didn't quite have the angle and trit, so I can't blame him for stopping. Ooh, Breezy gets the double kill, and this should be a counter. Or not a counter exactly, but a tying cap. Oh, Linux is just... He just can't be moved. He's just immovable. He weighs 1 billion pounds. You just can't move him. What an absolute power move by Linux on that OD. Yeah, Playmaker rushes it in. Hoping for the return. Tinder's gonna get sniped from behind though, but Linux has a good anti. And Playmaker responds for anti. Ooh, and he gets the return on the 1v2, so they can't get the grab. Oh, Linux does get the juke and a rolling for Tinder. He's gonna grab with the juke. Got great communication there for LBT to let Linux know there's rolling coming. But gets the kiss, so all's well that ends well. Tinder gets his own return here as Breezy was able to gate one of the defenders. And Baba with the OD to stall. Now bomb is up here. If they can hit this bomb, he might get a cap here. Oh, Brian with a good swing to get in front of that. Oh, good pull by Brian. I think he's going to be out past 3 here. Now this could be a very easy counter. Oh, he hit the corner. And hesitates. Oh, he fades. Oh no, Trit. Then once again, is he going to do it again? He's going to do it again, but I don't think he's going to stall quite long enough this time. If he had done it again, he would have been the greatest tag pro player of all time. At least I would have had to give OD God away from then give it to Linux if he saved that cap. Oh, what a pup steal by Breezy, but 42 also gets the tag pro, so just like earlier games we see, the juke can be annoying for the tag pro. Oh, can't quite spawn on him. Stinner's going to be out with a lead. Playmakers boosted the tag out of the way, and they have the good contain to finish it off. Now, the entire Babo team is dead, but no reset up for LBT, so they can't capitalize. Tinder's going to grab, but not have too many ways to go. We'll see if he can find a way out. No, can't get around the Playmaker. Tinder's going to be out. I don't think he cannot win the race to the boost. Not without that gate. He might have been able to bait 42 on that boost and gone under, but hindsight's 2020. Linux, can't quite get around Brian. And two jukes for Babo here. And Ginger's going to be out too, just to make things worse for LBT. And a grab. Not a good grab at all by Tinderfell, and that's going to be a cap. Breezy's got a chance. Can he juke Tinder? No. So that's going to be a reset for Babo. Playmaker, I feel like he's just commit to offense there. I guess he didn't know that there was a spawner. Ooh, 42's going to be out past 2 here. Good gate get for Linux, even though he didn't actually get the gate, but he forced Brian to not go through the gate. Trick can't set up on the boost, and Brian just gets there in the nick of time. Breezy's going to get the boost, and Trick's going to fall right for it, and Tinder takes a bad boost, but Brian isn't able to get through the tunnel, so it worked out well. Playmaker gets the return, so that's going to be a reset, and Brian gets the gate. And pups. Rolling, 2 rollings for LBT, 1 in tack still, and they're going to get a grab. Oh, he missed the boost. And Breezy's past 3. Tinder does have a bomb. He comes a little early. Linux going to come flying in, and he's going to save it. They couldn't get to the gate because of the bomb, so I think Tinder was going to try and bomb Breezy back, but he kind of hit it too early, and Breezy was unaffected by the bomb. But inadvertently, or semi-inadvertently, I don't know, kept Babo off the gates and allowed Linux to come flying through and save it. And now Trit's past 3. No anti for LBT though, so I'd be looking for a kiss here from Babo. Ginger's past 3 here as Linux doesn't do a good job of holding the choke, but Brian gets juked by Tinderfellow for the grab. What a grab by Tinderfellow to save a cap. He just put Brian on skates there and got out. 42 can't get the return on Ginger as he went for it. He still doesn't have the angle. Wow. Return for cap for a second, but can't get it. Now they gotta be careful about getting nubbed. Ooh, a tag. Tinder doesn't know Pup's coming up. Bad communications on LBT's end about that. So now Ginger's got a rolling, and he's past 2, but a tag should be coming ahead here with Trit, so. Oh, a bad grab. Oh, is he gonna do it? He did it! Nice! Nice move by Ginger to to time that perfectly and get the rolling diffuse into the return on LBT. So it worked out. And now it's 3-1 lead, which of course, as we went over earlier, is the safest lead in sports. And Tinner's pass 2. No anti here for Babo, as they both rush out. Brian missed the boost, but they get the angles back ahead, so. And Brian spikes. It's Dallas. We'll blame it on Dallas. And Playmaker spikes as well. Linux isn't past Brian, though. He doesn't have a boost, and Playmaker spawns on him. Or on the gate, pretty much. Pups here. I believe top is pretty late. Bot's much more on time. If I remember correctly, yep. Bot's Juke 55 for LBT. Top's 53, so they're actually pretty close to on time. On the same time, I mean. So, a Juke for LBT is the only pup that matters. And they're going to keep it on D. So I would not be grabbing, but he's going to be out past 3 maybe. I think Tret had the angle there, actually. I don't know why he stopped for that boost. Breezy wasn't threatening on the gate, so seems kind of weird. And Breezy, look, it was strategic. They gave him the handoff. You guys just won't understand Breezy's thought process there. Ooh, nice block by Brian. Just barely let Ginger out. No anti, and Ginger also takes the Breezy route into the spike. Oh! Linux almost with the biggest bomb. Oh, 42 calls Playmaker's bluff and gets away with it. But Brian gets the gate. No anti again for Babo. It's going to cost him a cap opportunity. 2 tags, 1 on flag for LBT here too. So they don't get pups and they don't get a cap out of it, and 42 is going to get the snipe. But they don't have the tag pro quite set up in their base, in LBT's base yet, so. And Linux is going to go chasing. Trit's dead, but tag spawning. They have to know that. This should be a cap here, yeah. They should have. I don't know why they didn't use. Brian could have used the bomb there. I felt like they also delayed that grab once Trit died with the tag pro. They kind of hesitated on grabbing, like they were waiting for the other person to grab or something. When that tag spawned, you just gotta grab. Tinner's pass through 2 again. He runs into Breezy in the gate, and Breezy can't get out, so. Tinner's got a grab. No, Linux got a great block. Brian can't hold the right side of it. Oh, what a move by Ginger to get out. Maybe need to save a cap. A Juke, a piece it looks like here for the teams. Oh, he got gated. Big mistake. I don't know who got gated on Babo, but that's going to cost them the game tying cap. Now Linux is threatening with the Juke juice. Breezy's going to circle back for anti. Oh, what a boost. And Breezy wasn't set up on anti as Ginger does get out. And now LBT just like that just makes up 2 caps in the last minute to take the lead, but this is a great opportunity here. If Brian can hit this shot. Oh, that was so close. But Playmaker, oh, he missed the boost down though. Get anti Playmaker. Oh, you gotta be getting anti there. He's gonna probably circle back for it. You gotta get anti there. Unless Ginger can nub him. Oh, they all got gated.
3.
That's gonna be game.
1.
Tough loss for Babo there, getting 2 caps in the last minute. You gotta just get mistakes on the gate there. So that's gonna be a 3-1 lead for LBT here going into game 5. I can do math. And it's 4-3 on that game. I'm curious to see what the odds. Yep, 96%. Alrighty. We'll see if Babo was able to rebound. So that was still a close game. And now we're going to Toad Zingo. I'll see if that plays into their strengths better. So they're one on Joji. I think Toad Zingo is a similar map to Joji in its base. I mean, they both. Well, they don't really. Again, they both have a similar gate placement, so I can see. And also, Toad Zingo being a similar map to Joji. It's probably the most similar map to Joji we play. I can see all these maps being good maps for Babo. They're all like Willow and Transilia. They're all kind of bigger maps with gates and base. I know it's a very vague description, but I mean, But they all have that one gate on the low side for blue team. Wait, is Willow backwards? I don't remember. No, Willow's the same way. Yeah, it's low on the blue team and high on the red side. So they're similar enough. They all have bombs. It's the same thing. They're all the same map basically. We'll see if there's any rotation. It looks like Jarek's gonna be in he's gonna be playing offense here for Ginger. And I think that's the only rotation on Babo as they're ready. Paps has come in for Tinder's, or sorry, for 42, I believe. I think he plays defense, but I don't remember for sure. So he'll be O, or Linux will be O with Tinderfellow. Alright, game 5 is underway. He said launching, but he's not launching. He baited me. There he goes.
Three, two, one.
Alright. So, yeah, Paps is staying defense, letting Linux go. So, Jarek and Breezy versus Trit and Paps on the LBT base, and then Brian and Playmaker versus Linux and Tinderfellow and Babo base. And same thing goes, so we're going to wait for Pups, or at least for the bomb for any grabbing opportunity here. Unless someone does something cool. Tinder's going to be oh! He's not contained. He's in fact out, but Brian's going to use that very balanced team boost to get ahead. And he's going to run Tinder into the spike. Who Tinder does deny the stat though, so you got to give credit where credit's due. Oh, Linux has got opportunity, but Breezy's able to get ahead, so. And the Ready's in a good position, I think. Trit's getting the gate, which doesn't seem necessary. I would rather than just be blocking there. And can't get around the OD. And Pups. Brian's going to get their pup. So all 3 pups for Babo, and they get the cycle. And they're rolling his diffuse. So a juke on D here. They're going to go 3D for LBT, which I don't think is a bad idea. So they're going to just murder Trit. Brian's going to rush the boot, yeah. I think if you have a juke D, you just got to go, the other guy's got to go O if they're playing 3D. That's got to be communicated. It's tough to get out against 3D even with a tag pro. Smart play by LBT. Especially with that juke on D. For Babo to play 3D. They're going to be getting out and probably just going to get blocked out if they sent the extra guy offense. Oh, Jack bumps into Breezy, and they're all spawning. He can't get the skate. Oh, no. Oh, he's got it now. Oh, he lets Trit push him. Yeah, I feel like if he made the initiative and pushed Trit, he would have gotten that game. Although Trit could have baited him on it, but you gotta make Trit do that. Ooh, 2 tags for LBT, and a juke for Babo, which means they're basically equal. 3-0 for LBT, which is actually probably the smart play when you have 2 tags, is to go 3-0 and send your other tag on D. They don't take care of the juke juice, though, and he's able to come back to bite him. And he swipes, though, so Tinder's going to be past the juke with a tag on D for him. But he can't get around Brian. There's a tag circled back for Ree. And Brian should have this gate, and Tinder should catch up with the boost, so. And Tinder does have a grab. See if he can get, no. Now with that gate, he wasn't getting out. Alright, so reset here. Playmaker's got the gate. Nice gate by Playmaker. And Pups. Jarek's gonna go for theirs. Brian should have the Babo pup uncontested. They're gonna get a tag apiece, and they actually doubled bot for Babo, and they just sort of let LBT take the middle pup, which is kind of an interesting strategy, but it worked. They got 2 of the pups. They're not using them super effectively. This is a good opportunity here, although Playmaker's in a good position, so. Oh, he gets just barely nicked by Brian. Prevented an out past 3 there. And Breezy's gonna go for the grab. He's contained here. Oh, what a move. Jarek's got this gate, I think. Jarek's gotta be pushing Trent there. I think he thought that Breezy was gonna beat him. Yeah, he thought Breezy was probably gonna get through the gate and wasn't needed on the button. But I think he was mistaken. So 2v2 on mid. And LBT wins it, and they're gonna get theirs, of course, by default. And it's a tag. Brian with a great OD play with the Juke Juice. He isn't going to allow the cap. Keep this a solid 0-0 game. Another grab, though, here. I think these tags are not going to be able to get across the map in time. And Breezy with a nice boost route to avoid the tag and get the return. And Playmaker's going to go for the grab. Oh, he's going to get the move. Oh, can't quite get around Paps. Breezy just barely getting there in time. Linux waited just a couple frames too long on taking that boost. And Brian, yep, they're going to have the contain on Tinder. Playmaker's going to circle. No, he's not going to play anti. He's going to force the issue. Linux is probably going to get the grab here. Playmaker's got the button. He's going to probably boost high if you're Linux. Yep. Even though they end up having the button. A tag, a juke, tag for LBT, a juke for Babo, and a juke for LBT. In that order. Breezy bombs the tag away. He's actually passed almost everybody. He's going to kiss, which I don't think was the best, but I don't think he had a choice, so. Playmaker's got a, well, the tag isn't doing a very good job of leading. He's getting caught chasing. And Brian's got a pull there. Jake's going to have this gate. He timed it perfectly. This is a return for Cap, but Paps is in a good spot, and they get the return for LBT. No anti, though, so Breezy has a grab. Oh, Tinder with a backward snipe to get the return. And Linux is blocking out their anti from getting ahead, and that's a great bomb. And he gets the cap. Alright, LBT's a 1 cap lead and 4 games away from ending the series if they can hold on to it. 4 minutes away, I don't know why I said. A juke for Tinder, and they're in good position for both the other pups. They're going to get a rolling grab. And I think, oh, he's going to keep it intact to get around the Playmaker. Breezy's going to get a rolling grab as well, though. Oh, let's get the Paps boost in. I wouldn't never recommend boosting in with the rolling. It could easily lead to getting you double tapped or some other nonsense. And Breezy's out. This is a great opportunity for Babo. Babo. Jack kind of pulls back to regrab, which I don't necessarily like when you're losing. Unless we have the kiss. Or you have the kiss, I mean. He's going to take the kiss now. Breezy should have. They didn't get the grab in time. I think they missed. I guess there was a lag. They missed the flag. Playmaker tries to take that boost over the gate. I think he went for it. If he hit it, would have been cool. But there's a way you can take that boost off the close 45 to the gate and get through the gate even if the other team has it. Nice pup grab by Tinderfellow to get that juke juice. And he's going to be able to even out the playing field on the tiles and get it rolling. But it's diffused. He's going to circle back for defense here. If Linux is going to get around Playmaker. Good OD by Babo. So my dog comes running into the room. Oh, what a move by Linux. And that's going to be a 2-cap lead here. Not over for Babo, they just got to realize that. Oh, that's just as I say that. Much needed cap here for Babo. Just gotta not get out of their own head, or yeah, stay out of their own heads here. Alrighty. 2 minutes left. Another round of pups coming. Mid and Babo's pup is chainable. Because Babo's pup is late. And I think Tinderfellow knows that, at least, so hopefully he's communicated that with the rest of his team. Playmaker with a good bomb grab as pups come up. He's going to probably force LBT off the pups. Yeah, so, and a rolling grab, but they're going to get that juke juice. Breezy's got to be pushing for this return. Well, I say that they got returned. Jack isn't going to spawn on anti in time. He's got to be playing anti here. This is a good opportunity if you play anti. Oh, Paps is out, but they're going to go back for anti. Breezy's still got the juke juice, although he's got a juke chasing him, so it sort of evens out. And his juke ran out first. I mean, I'll just say not a good grab, but when you're down one, you got to take any grab you can get. Playmaker's out. This is a good opportunity. Jack's going to have the gate. He's going to have him here. Can Linux be a strong ball again? He's done it once already. Oh, they sandwiched him, and Linux is able to save another cap on OD. Huge plays by Linux to keep this game a 1-cap lead for LBT. Oh, Jarek almost got past Trit there, and he probably would have passed 3 with that boost up top. Pops Juke Juice comes for Tinderfellow, and they're going to get, LBT's going to get a tag theirs, and they're probably going to even get all 3. Playmaker's not committing for the pop. Is the pup gone? Or, I guess the pup is gone. I didn't see what happened. I guess it's rolling diffused. I might have lagged when it happened. Anyway, so pup for LBT is probably going to end this. Oh, they have 30 seconds to get a grab. No offenders right now for LBT. They got to be pushing it. They're going to wait for all 3 to get here, which is probably best. I'll still be trying to get boost grabs. I know it's tough to be patient when you're all rushing out, but a bad grab here can be the end of your season. Playmaker's gonna come out, can't get out. That's gonna probably be it, and you can't get across the map. So LBT does win in 5, but only 2 games were not decided by a cap. So close games. I don't want to report anybody except for Tinderfellow. That guy stinks. Did I not take that? No, I'm lagging. Alright, so LBT will move on to the Foci 4. I'm going to check the other scores before I sign off. See if anything exciting is happening. So the Mighty Ducks are up 3-2 in the series, if my math is right, going into Game 6, which would be a huge upset over OPH. Jack in the Blocks, I think they've won already. No, they've won 3 games, I think. No, they've won the series. Yeah, they've won 4. They won in 7. So Jack in the Box are moving on as well. What is the other game? Is the Nip game, isn't it? So Nips have won. Alright, Nips game is going into Game 7 as well. Alright, well, I'm going to sign off now. Thanks to all my co-commentators, which include me, myself, and I. Thanks for these congrats to LBT for moving on to the Foci 4. They played really well. And congrats to Babo on a good season. I know when their A team's struggling, it's tough to keep being motivated, but they really came on strong at the end of the season. And they really they put up a good fight for almost, I mean, I know they lost at 5, but they played better than that indicated. They lost by 6 caps total on aggregate. And that was 4 of those caps were from 1 game, so you can't really be too down on yourself here, Babo. That's a good team they went against, and they really gave them a run for the money. Alright. Well, I'm signing off.